Hey guys, it's Florida with 5. And today's video, we're going to talk about the job market in Florida in comparison to the rest of the country.
We're going to talk about things such as the unemployment rate and different salaries you can expect to receive in Florida for different jobs.
We do all sorts of videos about moving to Florida and all the fun stuff you can do while you're here. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe down below, hit that bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. If you haven't already checked out our new merch, the link is down in the description. Also, we have tons of really fun new designs coming your way.
Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Right now.
Let's do it.
All right.
It's starting.
Okay.
Now, at this current moment, the national unemployment rate is at 3.6%. That's pretty low. Something else I want you guys to know. Florida's current unemployment rate is at 3.0%. That is an all-time low, which tells us job market in Florida is booming. That being said, there is some bad news. Florida also has the second lowest average annual salary out of any state in the United States.
Yikes.
It's not very good. The only state right now that's worse is North Carolina, and that is according to ZipRecruiter.com. There are some ways you can position yourself to get that higher salary that you deserve, and we'll get to that in another video. But for this video, we're just going to talk about the average annual salaries you can expect in different fields in comparison to different states.
So let's talk about nurses. Here in the state of Florida, an average amount a nurse could expect here is about $64,900.
Compare that to states like Michigan, where a nurse can expect an average annual salary of $69,100, and New Jersey, where a nurse can expect an average annual salary of about $82,000.
So hang on there, guys. It's not all bad there for Florida. Rounding the corner with Kansas.
Coming up the back.
Coming up the back, making the stretch home, you're looking at about $59,900.
Now, again, these numbers are numbers that I got off the internet from ZipRecruiter.com. You may be a nurse in Kansas being like, wait a second,
minute.
I make a little bit more than that. Well, according to ZipRecruiter.com, these are the averages. We're just trying to give you those.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about construction superintendents. And there is a reason, guys, that we're talking about healthcare and construction first in this video, and we'll get to that later on.
So the average salary for a construction superintendent here in Florida is about $65,500.
Compare that to states like Maine, where the same job, you'll get about $71,000. And Tennessee, a construction superintendent will see about $73,000 annually. In a state like West Virginia, you could expect to see even more with an average annual salary of about $73,800. All right.
All right. So now we're going to talk about a couple of jobs that we feel don't get paid nearly as much as they should.
In any state.
So we're going to talk about police officers and teachers.
First, let's talk about police officers. A police officer, on average in Florida, can expect to see about $41,000 annually.
So compare that to North Carolina, where they're looking at about $37,300.
That's insane to me.
That's crazy to me.
Way underpaid. In Indiana, a police officer can expect to see about $44,900 in salary.
Now in states like New York, about average is $53,100.
Still not enough.
It's still not enough. There's no way. All right, teachers, we're talking to you now. And man, you guys deserve
way more.
Way more. In Florida, the average teacher gets about $37,600.
Compare that to Missouri, and you're looking at about $33,700.
Wow. Now, states like Texas, you'll be looking at about $41,500. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Iowa, my Cornhusker Nation, you're looking at about $37,000 annually for a teacher's salary. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that we're going to talk about a reason why we brought up the construction and the health fields first. And that is because those are mentioned as the top growing fields in Florida for jobs. I can tell you firsthand that those two industries are booming in Florida. I am personally in the construction industry and work is crazy around here. And to tell you the truth, lots of the stuff we're doing, clinics and hospitals.
So some of the jobs that we're talking about in the health field are nurses and nurse practitioners, and also MAs, medical assistants.
There's also jobs in physical therapy, occupational therapy, radiology. All these jobs are going to need to be filled in the near future here in Florida. Now, if we're talking about construction, there's also tons of jobs that are in need here in Florida, such as
iron workers and masons.
Do you know any more? You got to look at the screen.
Medical installers and electricians.
It says mechanical installers.
My glasses.
Oh, anyways, guys, electricians, yeah, everything, you know, from roofers, insulators, everything in the construction field, there is a need for you down here in Florida. Like we said before, the average annual pay you might get, expect to be a little lower than the rest of the nation, but the jobs are here.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we hope you learned something from this video. I know I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have another video coming out very soon about how to help you find jobs in Florida and how to get the most of the pay of your job here in Florida. So until then, guys, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.